Welcome to Lotus Student Mentor channel. In this session, we are going to study abstraction in Java. What is abstraction? Abstraction means it is a concept of data hiding. Here, hiding the concept of mainly what we are going to hide, implementing details we are going to hide, and showing only the essential features of an object. So in Java, abstraction allows the programmer only to focus on high-level logic without worrying about low-level implementation details. Suppose if we consider an example of a car or steering. The steering details will be visible and the implementation details such as how the steering will function doesn't visible. That is the real field example. Similarly, in Java, in abstraction, the concept of in abstraction, we are going to hide the implementation details and will focus on high-level logic, and implementation details of low-level implementation details will be hidden. The purpose of the abstraction is that it simplifies the code and reduces complexity and increases the reusability. That is known as code reusability is the main purpose of abstraction. Next, in abstraction, what is the abstraction? Object-oriented programming. This abstraction is one of the main principles of one of the four principles or four petals or four concepts of object-oriented programming, along with encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. This encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism topics were covered already in previous videos. Now it helps in creating a clear separation between what an object does and how it does it. We will be understand better about the concept of what an object does and how it does it in the coming slides. Now here, as I mentioned here, the car example, in example of a car's steering wheel, abstracts away the detailed mechanism of turning the wheels. Similarly, if you understand the bike, two-wheeler, in that two-wheeler will change the gears, but what is happening inside the gearbox, that will be abstracted. That is what here, that is the real field example of an abstraction. Now, how abstraction works in Java? There are abstraction works in Java. Abstract classes are there. Here, abstract classes can't be instantiated directly. It can have both two methods. One is abstract methods, that is without implementation. Another one is called with implementation, that is known as the concrete methods. So the two methods are abstract methods and concrete methods. Now there is this abstraction can be explained by using two methods. One is abstract classes, another one is interfaces. Here it defines abstract method that classes can implement. The word implement keyword here it is implementation. Implement keyword will be used in the case of interfaces. Now the Java provides the two ways as I mentioned, that is abstract classes, another one is implementation, interfaces. Now abstract class in Java, we are going to discuss detail about abstract class in Java through solving a program also, through demonstrating a program. Now abstract class definition means here a class declared with the very important is called abstract keyword. And another one, it can have two things, two methods. One is abstract method, that is known as without implementation. Another one is concrete methods, that is with implementation. Without implementation means there is no body in the abstract method. In the concrete method, there is a body. What is the body here? The body is that SOP statement, that is system.out.println statement will be there in concrete method. Whereas in abstract method, there is no body, that is SOP, that is system.out.println statement won't be there. That is known as without implementation. The uses of abstract classes are when you have a base class that should not be instantiated. The base class should not be instantiated. That is, abstract class won't be instantiated. But its subclasses should implement its abstract methods. What is this component here? These things instantiated, and one more thing, subclass should implement its abstract methods. these abstract methods will be there in subclasses. What are there here? That is will be understood through a program. Now here, very carefully understand, abstract class animal. Here animal is the abstract class. Here abstract void sound. This is the method. This is abstract method. How can we know this is abstract method? Because we used the word keyword abstract. That is abstract method. When we use the abstract word for the method, that is abstract method, then we have to use abstract class. If without this also, if abstract class is there, then without this abstract method also works. But if abstract method is there, there must be an abstract class. That is the first fundamental concept of that abstraction method. Now in this, void sleep. Now one more thing, what I said here, there is no implementation. This abstract method, no, there is no body, no implementation. No implementation means SOP, that is system.out.println. We did not keep under this abstract method. But this void sleep is there, that is the concrete method. Under the concrete method, what is there with implementation? What is the implementation here? System.out.println is that this animal sleeps is the implementation. Next, now we are going to use the concept of inheritance here, extends. This abstract method, whenever abstract class is there, we are going to use here extends. That class dog extends animal. Now what is the method? We use void sound. Okay, this is the same abstract method is there here without abstraction. That is void sound we are going to use here. Void sound. What is that with implementation? System.out.println, that is the bark. Now coming to the main method, that is called public class test. Under PSVM statement, we have to write down under main method is called PS public static void main string args. Here, now very important, third part is that we have to create the object. Which object we are creating? This dog extends animal, that is a subclass object we have to create. If we create the main class object, that is abstract class object, if we create, the program won't be executed. That's what the rules of the abstract class characteristics or abstract class features. Now that's why what we use here, subclass object we are creating, that is dog, capital dog, that is the name of the class, and dog, that is new dog, new keyword, object is created. Now by using the construct that is dog.sound and dog.sleep, what will be here created? Dog.sound. Where is the dog.sound? Here, that is the dog related to sound, that is the bark will be printed. Dog.sleep, where is the sleep going to here? What is the under SOP? That is this animal sleeps. That means bark and this animal sleeps. These two are the output of this program. This is what abstract class program. The next, what we have extended, that is what explanation here. Animal is an abstract class. Dog provides an implementation of the abstract method, that is a sound. The sleep method is inherited from animal. Now in this, what is there? Void sound. Here also void sound. It is the method of overriding. This void sound is overriding. The concept of overriding is going to be used in abstract class, the program, abstract class example. The next here, coming to second part, the abstraction can be explained. First one is abstract class, second one is interface in Java. Now in the especially interface in Java, we are going to use the interface word, another one is implementation word. And this interface in Java gives 100% abstraction, whereas abstraction by using abstraction class, abstraction gives only 0 to 100%. But by using interface, the abstraction can be given 100% abstraction can be given. Now here, interface in Java is a reference type similar to a class. Let us see here what is the usages. It can be used for multiple interferences, multiple inheritances. Whereas for abstract class, by using abstract class, abstraction gives only single level inheritance. But interface can be used for, can be implemented for multiple interfaces, allowing for multiple inheritances. We can study also in deeply what is the difference between abstract class and interface in abstraction. Here example is for, as I mentioned, interface animal. Now void sound is the method, that is abstract method. Now class dog implements animal, public void sound. Now another important term here is that public we are going to use in the case of interface. Public or private also can be used. Void sound, that is the implementation, system.out.println bark. Now the main method concept, that is public class test, that is PSVM statement. Dog we have created here, capital dog, dog equal to small letters lowercase dog, new dog, dog dot sound. What is the dog dot sound goes here? What will be output becomes bark. Now what we use, one important term here, what is the difference in interface? We use the interface word here. Another keyword is implements. And one thing is that here void sound, that is called default sound, and we use here public void sound, that can be used in the case of interface. Now what is the explanation? Animal is an interface. Dog implements the animal interface and provides the implementation for sound. Now what is the benefits of abstraction? The benefits of abstraction, number one, it is simplification. That means hides the complexity of implementation from the user. Second one is flexibility and maintainability. It changes to implementation can be made without affecting the user's code. Third one is code reusability, as already mentioned before. Next, when to use abstraction? Yeah, when abstraction can be used when you have multiple implementations of a concept. The second one is when you need to enforce a set of common behaviors. What are the common behaviors? Animal is the abstraction class. Under that, subclasses are related to the animal. That is all across different subclasses. When you want to design flexible and maintainable systems that evolve easily, these are the main when to use abstraction. It's a very, very important concept. When to use abstraction, when to write abstraction program. Next, abstraction class and versus interface. What is the main advantage of interface and abstraction? Here, the feature here, what is the methods? It can have both abstract and concrete methods, but whereas interface can have only abstract method. That is what abstract methods. And constructor can have constructors in the case of abstract class. It cannot have constructors in the case of interface. Multiple inheritance is allowable in the case of interface, but whereas in abstract class it only supports single inheritance. And accessibility modifiers, here it is there public, private, etc. Here all methods are implicitly public. One more thing, the abstraction class gives only 0 to 100% abstraction, whereas interface gives 100% abstraction. And what is the conclusion here? Abstraction is a fundamental concept in Java, and it allows developers to hide complexity and explores only necessary features. Here Java provides two primary ways, that is abstract classes and interfaces, and mastering abstraction helps in creating clean, maintainable and efficient code. Thank you for watching.